Hey, what's up guys? So I want to talk about the life points in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I want to get some feedback for you guys. We'll start a little discussion. What do you guys think if the life points were, say, increased to 10,000 or 12,000? Do you guys think that that would be better for the game or worse for the game? Personally, I think that the longer the game in Yu-Gi-Oh! Usually drags out, the more of a chance the game feels like both players actually got to play, rather than one player just kind of OTKing them when they have the opportunity to do so. And there are two decks in the meta right now that can get 8,000 points exactly relatively quick. And it is pretty nasty to deal with because usually when they go for these, OTKs, they are usually kind of safe because they're sitting on a card that usually they can already get advantage with or they've already gotten advantage with. So two of the decks that I just want to go over real quick that deal 8,000 damage, and I'll explain how they do it. Are Merman Atlanteans and Danareb. So first off, we'll go over the Merman Atlanteans. So all they need to do is summon Merman Abyss Megalo, and then they just discard, two waters, regardless of what it is. All you need in this combo is Megalo plus Diva, and two water monsters to discard. Doesn't really matter what they are, but if you have more marksman, more heavy infantry, you can obviously pop, front row, back row, whatever you need to get rid of, face ups, face downs. And so first, all you do is summon Abyss Megalo. So he's 2,400 attack. So let's just type that into the calculator, 2,400. And then you will normal summon Deep Sea Diva, and then you will bring in Atlantean's Marksman. So you can use Abyss Megalo's effect to tribute Diva, so he can then attack 2 times. So we'll just add on another 2,400. And then you still have your Marksman, because he has not been tributed. But he is 1,400, so we'll add 1,400. And then when he inflicts battle damage, he can special summon 1 level 4 lower Atlantean Sea Serpent type monster from his deck. So, what do you know? Dragoons, right there, bam. That's another 1,800 right there. That's game. And on top of that, if they, had Dragoons out on the field and later on they contribute it with the Megalo, bam, it's cool. You just let me just add a Moulin Glacia so you can, win the game even harder, even though you've already got game. Another really simple, OTK in the meta, essentially, is, they go for first turn Lagia. Rabbit does it, quite frequently. And then on top of that, they have Lagia to, negate any of this, stuff that could potentially ruin this OTK. So, let's say they go first turn Rabbit. I mean, first turn Rabbit plus Tour Guide is pretty much, sealing the deal on most games anyways. But, first turn Lagia goes out, and then, Lagia plus all the back row that they have, and then all you need is basically Tour Guide. I mean, you just need Rabbit plus Tour Guide, and then you have game. But yeah, like I said, first turn they go for Lagia, and the next turn they go Tour Guide, and then they make a Levier. Levier then brings back Rabbit. Rabbit then tributes itself to go for double Sabersaurus, and then they do not overlay. So what you'll have on board is a Lagia, a Levier, and 2 vanilla 1900s. So we'll add that up, and we got 2,400 from Lagia. You got 1,800 from Levier, another 1,900 from Sabersaurus number 1, another 1,900 from Sabersaurus 2, and that's exactly 8,000. Now there are plenty of other, OTKs that deal, around the 8,000 mark. There's 8,200s. Even the Gaga OTK, some of those OTKs are at 84, depending on, what the monster has for attack on board. But there's so many of these OTKs and quick wins that people get when the life points is 8,000. And I think that the longer the game drags out in Yu-Gi-Oh, more of the time that both the players, like I said, get to feel like they actually got to play something, where Merman Atlantean's oh no, it's cool, you can't even play, just pop everything, that's cool, go for game. And it's just discouraging. It's well, I guess I need to play Merman Atlanteans now. It gives us a non-satisfactory feeling when you get OTK'd really fast against some of the meta. And I think that, if they increase the life points, which probably won't happen, but, maybe, like I said, if we make another League of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or on DevPro or something like that, you can definitely change the amount of life points. And, I want to try this out, but I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys think is an appropriate amount of life points to actually have in Yu-Gi-Oh? Do you guys think that, 12,000 or 10,000 would be better? Or do you think maybe even lower life points? But I don't think lower life points would be good. That'd make cards like Sol Morning awful. It's cool. 4,000 life points, okay, you could actually get 1 Sol Morning. That's it. But yeah, I really feel like more life points in Yu-Gi-Oh will make the game longer, and generally when the game goes on a little bit longer, it's more fun for both players. But I'd love to know what you guys think about the life points in Yu-Gi-Oh. Do you guys think it's 8,000 is appropriate, or do you guys think just a little bit more life points? I think 10,000, 12,000 would make the game just a little bit more enjoyable for both players. But I'd love to know what you guys have to say. Thanks for watching. Asian Eyes signing out.